There are successful people, and then there is Oprah. If you watch until the end, you will understand exactly how a woman who had every disadvantage you can imagine became worth $2.5 billion by refusing to follow the rules everyone said she had to follow. This is not just a rags to riches story. This is a masterclass in building power, wealth, and influence in a world that did not want to give her any of those things. Oprah's early life was difficult in ways that most people cannot imagine. She grew up in poverty. She faced abuse and trauma as a child. She was a black woman in America at a time when the barriers were even higher than they are today. Every statistic said she should not succeed. Every obstacle was in her path. But something inside Oprah was different. She had a belief in herself and a determination that no circumstance could break. That internal fire is where everything started. Her entry into media came through local news and television. She worked her way up through different markets, learning the business and developing her skills. She was talented, but she also faced constant criticism about her appearance, her weight, her hair, and her style. The television industry had very specific ideas about what a woman on camera should look like, and Oprah did not fit that mold. She was told to change. She was told she would never make it. She was given every reason to quit or conform. She did neither. The breakthrough came when she got the opportunity to host a local talk show. This was not a primetime national show. It was a struggling local program that nobody expected to go anywhere. But Oprah brought something different to it. She was authentic. She connected with guests and audiences in a real way. She was not reading from a script or playing a character. She was being herself, and people responded to that authenticity. The show's ratings improved dramatically, and suddenly people in the industry started paying attention. The show went national and became a cultural phenomenon. Oprah was not just hosting a talk show. She was creating a movement. People organized their days around watching her show. She tackled serious topics that other talk shows avoided. She had emotional conversations that made people cry. She gave away cars and created moments that became part of popular culture. The show dominated daytime television for years, making Oprah incredibly famous and wealthy. But here is where most people would have stopped. She had a successful show, was making millions of dollars, and was one of the most famous people in the world. That would be enough for almost anyone. Oprah saw it differently. She understood that real wealth and power came from ownership, not just being an employee. So she made a move that changed everything. She started her own production company and negotiated ownership of her show. This meant she was not just the host getting paid a salary. She owned the content and controlled the business. This decision added hundreds of millions of dollars to her wealth. Owning her content was just the beginning. Oprah started producing other shows and content. She invested in different media projects. She launched a magazine that became highly successful. She started a book club that could turn any book into a bestseller overnight. Her influence was so strong that a recommendation from Oprah could change someone's entire career or business. That kind of power is rare and valuable. If you found Oprah's blueprint inspiring and learned something about building real wealth and breaking rules, smash that like button and subscribe for more stories about people who changed the game. Comment below and tell us which rule you think was most important for Oprah to break. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.